So hello everyone, Modern here, welcome to my live reaction first message of Urahara, which is kind of like, aliens invading Akihabara or something. I don't know, it sounds really weird. Let's watch it, it might be good, it just looks crazy. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, it looks insane. Like it looks cray-cray. Right? Okay, so a girl stuck some candy. She's like, I'm gonna kill you with my like candy bazooka or something. I mean, the art is very colorful. Like a blizzard colorful shimmer, yeah. Okay, it's an opening. It probably will have a very like weird. I don't know if the word hentai is good for it. It's probably more like weird, but like psychedelic maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I just go. Yeah, okay, they're flying in a submarine, rainbows, yeah, like, this could have something weird. This will be strange. Okay. Okay, so that was like alien spacecraft. Yeah, this is psychedelic, somewhat. Yeah, it's like, what's happening? College team exploding out of our ways. Vase? Did you say vase? Yeah, probably right. She has horns. Might have a tower in the sky. Yeah, no, she's fighting with a kind of. It's like a brush. It's kind of candy. Okay, they have turned into this weird whirlpool of colors. Yeah, this is weird. Like, this is gonna be some weird anime. I don't know if it's good though. It's like, it is weird. Like, yeah, okay. Like, this is not something you see outside of Japan. This kind of how you feel, right? This is something. Yeah, this feels very Japanese. Yeah, nice. And her shoes is kind of, rabbit or whatever. Yeah, like animal shoes and so on. This could be one of the most colorful animes I've ever seen in my life. This is so colorful. Like, just look at it. It's so colorful. Like, everything is like green, red. Yeah, this is a nightmare. this is like Frieza's nightmare in Dragon Ball. It's like everything looks so colorful. Okay, the skateboard. Nice. Well, I have to say, nothing has happened so far. It's kind of slow for episode 1, yeah. She's more. Nothing has happened so far. Kinda. It's just like an explosive colors in my eyes. You just blink it to it, it'd be epilepsy right away. Yeah, it's like. Wait. It's really a cat with a hot dog? Spins coffee. Limited edition. This is so. Yeah, and opens the door, it's like, cool, hi, it's like stars sparkling around you when you open the door, right? Of course. This is one sparkling anime. It's like. Oh, she's a fang. Both the fangs. Oh, yeah, they both have more fangs. Okay, she makes magical clothing. Oh yeah, look at the pen! This pen is so. Energy cat girl. Yeah, that screen there is so colorful. Like, I don't think the anime, so far nothing happening, but it's like an explosive of pastel colors and everything. You can see them zooming out on like the real estate houses, right? It's like, why are the houses pink, blue, and green? It's like, what is this? I mean, I've seen some more animes when they have this, and I know Japan's fashion somewhat well, because I like fashion, but it's like, cause I'm so into that stuff. Kinda, but this is an explosive of colors, yeah. This is some state-of-the-art, modern, fancy art of Japan, yeah. Yeah, they make clothes, right? Yeah. Yeah, they make very colorful clothing. Yeah, the Harajuku. But to look at this in real life, I have to just look at the same time. Yeah. Harajuku. Yeah, I mean, obviously that place in Japan, in Tokyo, of course. And I know it's kind of similar to this, and obviously it's very colorful, but... Yeah, I mean... I'm looking at Harajuku here, I'm like... maybe somewhat. But yeah, I mean, obviously animes after Harajuku in Tokyo, and... But I mean, yeah, like... Somewhat the outdoors there. And I've been in Tokyo, I haven't been... Not been in Harajuku, but... Maybe. But anyway, I mean, yeah, so it has some color, right? It has some color, but this anime is like, oh, the walls are pink, or blue, or like it changes colors, and it looks insane. It's the inconsistency. I haven't talked about it, but it just feels like they are like redrawing the shape of the walls and so on. Like this style is kind of a Haruka, yeah. Man, the clothes, the kind of pattern on the beard, that's very that mode, that fashion, but this thing suddenly it was like blue teal. It's like, wasn't that all white the last screen? Isn't it the same? They did it the same Warriors had, like it wasn't. No, it's like light blue, right? I'm not saying it's bad or not. I'm just saying this is like a yeah. Like they're throwing color at the screen in every different frame. Takes everything. So kind of crazy alien guy. Yeah, this is kind of antagonist. I don't know. Yeah. He's an alien, I think. Yeah, the other ones are dark blue instead. This is driving me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, alien invasion. This is kind of the plot, right? So kind of aliens are attacking them to steal their clothes or something. Yeah, it's like Urahara. And they kind of swallow stuff. Okay, they're stealing like pyramids and State of Liberty, okay. Yeah, I wish it would happen! Finally! Celebrate the Independence Day! I love that! That was good, that was a good reference. A skeptic person. Do you have any customers for that matter? Isn't this place full of people? This area? Yeah. And they eat stuff with your mouth thingies. Some green tanks with like, yeah. Yeah, even the military looks very colorful. Everything looks very colorful, right? Yeah, there's still landmarks. Bastards. This pacing is so slow. That's where I feel the most, yeah. That's where I feel the most, like 1 minute has passed. Wow. Yeah, where they are. Harajuku. Browsing shortly. It's exactly this moment. Shortly. Yeah, she's happy. Aliens finally. You're gonna fight them, right? That's the plot, right? You're gonna fight the aliens with your like clothes, or she's a witch or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, fight them. He was our clothes. That's the same frame as earlier. Yeah, you gotta go to the park, right? This is the cultural mecca. Yeah, like this is people hanging around. You're gonna fight these aliens here. I've seen a lot of videos before, so it's like something. I've seen this before. Not for me. It's my first alien innovation. Okay, it's a big bottle, a baby feeding bottle, yeah. I'm just gonna get some weapons from this thing probably. Yeah, he's like girl side of it, which is cute. She's probably gonna be like, I have weapons to fight these mouth things with my baby powers or something. Yes, indeed, I am an alien. I am an alien girl. No, I'm just a girl. Okay, I have scarf is a living fish cloud. Fried shrimp. Okay, Ebby, yeah, okay. This is crazy. It is crazy. Maybe we can be friends. They're eating stuff on Earth. Landmarks or something. Yeah, they have no culture, so they steal culture. That's what they do. They're culture stealing aliens. That's the thing. They only steal other people's culture. They go around planet stealing culture. Able to create culture. But aren't they culture that they are stealing culture? That is a culture in itself, so they do have a culture. So it's not that gonna get it from culture, but yeah. Yeah, that's what they know. They might have zero creativity, but they have a culture though. Yeah, culture då är bra. I have to go to the park first though, because reasons. It's like, what? Why? Yes, yeah, here's the weapon to fight aliens. Yeah, it's 4 boxes. One per each person, yeah. Of imagination, yeah! And the aliens have developed this. Oh, okay, they stole it from the planet. Okay, that makes sense, yeah, because they have no creativity, right? So of course they couldn't use it. You fight with your creativity, this is gonna be awesome. I accidentally stole this box with creativity weapons. Let's fight. I'm a clothes designer, you can't defeat me. Yeah, and then he gets a kind of weird outfits, of course. Okay, he was chosen by. He was chosen by his own. She is really tiny. Imagine yourself fighting, yeah. Yeah, like, you know, it's imagine it. Like every series, like, you're a support. Clearly, you're a strategist. You got a cannon, because that's reasons. But doesn't you have power then? So is it the fourth girl with powers? She hates everything. Yeah, you can aim it first, so. As long as you can hit it once. It's like very parody there. You are very strong, but you will have no aim, so... But do it at a crucial moment, then it's fine, right? Yeah, okay, thank you for telling me. God, excuse me, headache, tell me. What am I watching? They didn't even animate the flying there, he's gonna skip through it, yeah. Just kinda skip through it. Like this is a still frame, yeah, that it is moving a still frame instead of animating metal flying, right? Same with her. So lazy. Is she imagining killing everything now? Do you turn into donuts when you defeat them? Amazing indeed, yes. I imaginated a donut weaponry. Just imagining being the strongest in the planet. Or in the universe, you is. The power of imagination is ridiculously strong. You can be like, oh, I imagine no aliens. Oh, I won. It's like, oh, we can diffuse or something now? Yeah, it's perfect. Oh my god, this anime is crazy. That's our defense thing. So the last episode? It felt that this could be episode 1 and this episode. It doesn't feel that it should be a full season. What's gonna happen later? It doesn't feel like it could be much more of this. I don't know, but it's like, oh yeah, we get this power. We have power animation. We power awesome. I was gonna jump to the preview, see the preview. If there's a preview in this version. I don't think so. Oh, okay, it's a real life Evie Master said. This is crazy! Oh god! Oh my god, this is great! I have a headache now. I didn't start it out with a headache. I have it now. I'm gonna turn off timer here. Yeah, okay. First impression. Urahara. I miss you from Bleach. This wasn't good. I don't think I get much hate for this saying this, but this wasn't much good. I mean, right? It's many issues here. Many issues. First and foremost, animation is extremely lacking, right? It really feels kind of dead, and I really stand by that. It actually is very much of a mixed match done, because it's so colorful, it's so like exploding of colors all the time. But then there's almost like no animation, it's just like still frame to still frame. And for showing her flying there, right? She's flying, you just kind of skip through it, you jump up in the air, jumps away, and then you kind of see the next scene, so you just actually show flying. The next scene you see them right at like how she's over here, and the camera is like panning like this instead of actually showing animation. So it's extremely colorful, right? Extremely colorful. The way the UFO looks, and the way she looks, and the way her like board looks, but it's no animation. It's just like frames, and that doesn't work at all. Like that it makes it feel really weird, because it's like super colorful, super exploding of colors, and then you have no animation of it, and that makes it really bad. That makes it boring, right? You get kind of boring watching it. Same in the whole in the beginning in their shop, right? There's a lot of like still frames, a lot of weird hard motion lines and so on, and generally the views kind of stand there. What do you mean? That kind of thing, right? Instead of like there's no flow in it. That was kind of purposely made it be kind of comedic, but in many times they do kind of weird. It's like they're panning out all these weird colors and so on. I liked how they changed the color of the background so like 10 times, so you get confused, but that made it a little more alive. But what a weird anime. But obviously the first issue was like But I think that's just a major issue though. The major issue that it looks really bad animated, in my opinion, really bad animated. And with that, with enormously color attacks all the time, that's like, wow, this feels like a huge mismatch. But otherwise, man, it was boring. It was boring, in my opinion. It was boring. Nothing happened. Maybe it's better later because we got the powers now. But I think that's bad. That's bad anime, though. Even if this anime is a whole season would be good, this episode isn't good, right? Because it takes them like 15 minutes to get to the weapons, and before that, nothing really happens because it wasn't very funny. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I have to be living in Harayaku to really get it. But most of the jokes weren't very strong. Like she said, like, "Oh, Independence Day." We might have said everything Independence Day. She called it a reference to the movie, right? With Will Smith and so on. That was like, yeah, that was a good joke. That was pretty much one of the few jokes I laughed at. It feels like it should be a comedy anime with some weird psychedelic color schemes. So the opening I kind of liked, because the opening was like, whoa, this is weird. Yeah, that kind of liked. But then was like, nothing happened. The jokes were really lame or non-existing. Maybe I don't get the reference. To be honest. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe I have to be even more into that whole subgenre and so on. Perhaps potentially, maybe I have to get the fashion and so on much more than I do. But I really just feel that matter anyway. Like, because I didn't feel like it was much reference jokes anyway. It's like if you watch Big Bang Theory season 1, it's much more reference jokes, like deep reference jokes. Which if you read a lot of comics, so you get them, you think they're really funny. And if you don't read comics, you maybe get them. And that might make it a little too much investment into like who we are. If you watch the latest episode of Big Bang Theory, the new latest, now they're more like Avenger jokes, very simple. It's more like the Hulk, it's more Iron Man, yeah. It's very, very like casual investment into Marvel and DC and so on, right? It makes it way easier to understand, even if you aren't like a big into those topics. And if this, but regardless, they were early talking about more obscure heroes or villains, not talking about the obvious Big Bang Theory. Both the Snarl and stuff are reference comedy, right? Here, stop my voice here. I have a cold, but yeah, here I didn't even feel it was a reference comedy. I didn't even feel it was a reference comedy. So either I am so lost of it, right? I'm so unattached to it, but I don't think that's true because I'm the biggest sucker ever. But more about fashion, right? And I like fashion. I love like all episode top or something. Yeah, but like I'm into fashion, and I actually used to. One of the ideas I had when I was a kid was like, I want to be a fashion designer, right? And I'm a game designer now instead, and I do a lot of like that. That you overlaw, like, okay, I want to have this kind of unit with this color scheme, and I do the whole like colorful sketching, right, and so on sometimes. So, I like some of the Japanese fashion, and I felt that there isn't even like fashion jokes here. I hope that's what I mean, because it's like if I didn't know Marvel comics, for example, and I look at an older episode of Big Bang Theory, mentioned that, and they talk about Taskmaster, I'd be like, who's Taskmaster? Yeah, I would be like, huh, reference? I'll get a reference. And then I watch the newest episode, which is much more casual these days. But oh yeah, the Avengers, yeah. Then I probably, but I would get that what kind of comedy this is, right? But here, it's like they're just saying stuff, and this actually isn't reference joke in it. It just feels like it kind of should be. There's a reference to like a modern Japanese clothing line, or this famous person in Japan that's famous for these clothes, or this anime that has this kind of characters. I feel like it should be there. Like it feels like several moments where I felt like, okay, here we're gonna drop some reference joke to something, right? But you still didn't even drop them. They were like, oh yeah, cold clothes. It's like, so yeah, the show's made me shows. Yeah, it was boring. It was boring. Pacing was horrible. Nothing happened for the first 15 minutes, right? The animation was really poor. Like it was pretty not animated at all. So I probably wanted to watch episode 2 of this anime. Like probably wouldn't bother watching episode 2. Probably want to watch episode 2 anyway because it's like, this is so weird, this anime. Like it's so weirdly anime, like so weirdly colored. So I want to watch one more episode to see if there's some intelligence into it. But right now I feel like, wow, this is boring. And I truly mean it. It's like, I don't think there's not me not getting whatever Japanese, Harayaku, fashion and so on, cloth lines. I don't think that's it, right? I hope that's it, because then I'll be so lost for it. Because I didn't even understand this. If that's true, then that would be that I didn't understand that it was reference jokes. I'm not saying there wasn't there was, but I'm saying that the few of them that was there were boring. Like they were pretty much. I laughed at like one of them. Yeah, so they weren't even that funny. That's what I mean. Like I'm not saying that there weren't any of them, but the few that were there weren't that good. And then it was like 10 other minutes, or 20 minutes episode, right? 10 other minutes, where there should have been jokes or something, but it was nothing. I really felt like I was sitting here watching a kid draw like different colors. Oh, blue, green, blue, 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 blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, like that. Usually throwing color in my face because what they were saying, what they were doing, weren't anything. It wasn't giving me anything, and I didn't get the kind of I didn't get the reference. It wasn't that funny. I didn't get the feeling either. I was like, okay, color, okay, that's use this dialogue, use this exposition, use the dialogue. It felt like dialogue all the time that had no meaning, right? Like use this exposition dialogue. I'm just saying, I think it was horrible, kind of. Yeah, the more thinking about it, the less I liked it. It's like back here again. Like here, look at the clothings. Like this could be way more of this, right? And they refer to like Karl Lagerfeld, which actually already yeah, they refer to like Karl Lagerfeld. I was like, yeah, Karl Lagerfeld, but that's like the only reference they did it for a long time. Yeah, then the alien arrives, and that's a little funny. Show some of the clotheslines, which is definitely a reference to real life design. So that's some bad idea. Then they talk. Like this in here, after you do the aliens halfway through, they just talk, and it's really like nothing here. Nothing is happening, and I mean, there's no jokes, there's no like cute dialogue. They do a reference here to like Yogi Park and so on, yeah, like real life places. So I guess they name drop places there, but that's like 4 minutes after the alien was introduced. So during those 4 minutes, there was nothing there. I would literally say there was nothing happening during those 4 minutes. That was just bad. And then there's another like, I don't know, that must have been 12, 3... Then she arrives, yeah, there's another 3 minutes of them talking on the street here, and that doesn't do anything either. That's just like, they're just talking, right? There's no joke, there's no like learning the character's motivation or, you know, whatever. It doesn't even move either, it doesn't look cute to me. It's just nothing. They just like discussing stuff with like so little contextual meaning to it. It's just saying stuff like, oh yeah, alien, yeah, it's like just pointless discussions there. Really bad, yeah, really bad.